Hello everybody, it's Brian Everitt. How's everybody doing out there? So tonight we're going to do some Cornish game hens. Now these are not a game bird, even though they have game in their name. They are a broiler bird. And they do usually cost more than a regular chicken. They're a little more pricier. So what we're going to do, we first want to make sure our birds are patted down dry, because you don't want them wet. So we're going to make a rub real quick to rub on them. So we're going to take some rosemary. And we just want to go like this to get these leaves off. Just run your finger down and the leaves will come right off. Okay. We're going to dice these up here. We're just making a little rub. We're going to stuff these guys with some lemon and some garlic. And we're going to make a sauce. And we're also doing a side later of some cream corn with some fresh corn to go with these guys. The chopped rosemary into a mixing bowl. We want to add a little olive oil. About 2 tablespoons, you know. Some ground fresh pepper, some salt, and some poultry seasoning. There we go. We'll give this a little stir right here. So we're just going to rub this on these guys right here. Okay. Now what we want to do next is we want to take our lemon, cut it in half. Cut it in half. And open these guys up right here. And stick the lemon in. Stick a sprig of thyme in, and rosemary in. Okay, we're going to take 2 garlic cloves and stick them in these guys. To the next guy over here. And it don't matter if it's sticking out, you know. But put some garlic. And now we want to brush these guys with our seasoning. So, hey, these guys good and coated. That's good and coated. Oh, so we give these guys a nice little last brush to get these flavored up, all nice and pretty and lovely. And we'll put these babies on breast side up on a baking rack. And we will make the sauce. We also want to throw some of that extra garlic down on the bottom. Just spread it around, you know. I'll get some extra garlic in there. And let's wash our hands. Okay, now we want to move on to our sauce. But before we do that, we want to preheat our oven to 375. So it gets heated. So now for our sauce, we have 1 cup of chicken stock. A 1/2 cup of white wine, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we make it into, because we already have a cup, so it will be 1.5 cups now. There we go. Oh, and I measure this a little, and this is going to be our sauce at the end with all the drippings. So we want to make sure everything is incorporated good. And we pour into the bottom of the dish over the garlic. Okay. And we'll baste it throughout the cooking process, which takes about an hour. So our oven is preheated, because I preheated it before I told you guys. So my oven's already preheated. So we're going to put this in, and I will come back to tell you guys about the corn, and when I'm coming back to check on it. Okay guys, one of the reasons I'm doing my videos is because we have a small kitchen, and I just want to show you guys that even with a small kitchen you can make excellent meals at home and have lovely food, and it's easy. Okay, now you guys, I'm going to start in the prep for the cream corn, because I went to the farmer's market this weekend and I got all types of corn, so we're going to use it and make some fresh cream corn. But first, you know, you got to husk the corn. And I do not like husking corn, but we will do it anyway. There we go. And you want to wash and make sure all the strings and everything's off. And make sure it's clean and all that good stuff. So we will husk this. Oh, I feel like I'm running in the cornfields of Indiana again. Oh. And we will be right back after I wash this and get it all prepped to start on the process of our cream corn. Okay, well that's the Cornish game hens are cooking, and we're going to do our corn next. We're also doing some red smashed potatoes, so, you know, everybody knows how to cook potatoes. Yeah, alright. So we're going to dice some potatoes up here, put them in some water, then bring them to a boil. And we're just going to do a rough little dice, because they're just going to get smashed. So, okay, and you see I'm leaving the skins on, because all the vitamins and nutrients are in the skins, and they're good for you. And they add nice color. So we'll get these in the water, and we'll bring them to a boil, and then we will mush them! Mushed potatoes, Cornish game hens, and some cream corn. That's what we're having tonight. So, let these come to a boil. We'll add some salt, because potatoes soak up salt, like pasta, you know. So, salt, and we'll let those cook. So now, everybody, we're going to do our cream corn. For our cream corn, we're going to need a half pint of heavy whipping cream, which equals a cup, a half cup of milk, some butter, salt, pepper, 4 to 8 ears of corn, a bowl, a pan, and medium-high heat. So here we go. So we want to take the corn and cut it over a bowl, that way you don't lose these little guys, you know. And just go down, cut, now that all your corn is cut off, what you want to do is take the dull part of your knife and go like that to scrape all the juices into the bowl, because you want them sweet juices, because that sweet juice is good. It'll make your corn flavorful. Okay, now that all your corn is cut, what we want to do is we can either mix it in the pan or we can do it in the bowl. I'm going to do it in the bowl to make everything easier. So we take a half cup of milk, our full cup of heavy whipping cream. Now this may look thick, but it is going to cook out and thicken in the pan. because we will be cooking this for half an hour. Okay, so we mix this all together. Okay, and we'll get this pan with some butter in it. You can use bacon grease, butter, pretty much anything you want. And as you can see, guys, I did add salt and pepper to it. I forgot to tell you guys, but salt and pepper to taste, you know. So now we are going to pour this in the pan. Now we get all this goodness, this fresh corn from the farmer's market into the pan here. Okay, now we are going to let the cream corn cook for 30 minutes and stir occasionally because we don't want it to stick, and it will thicken up. And we are going to baste our Cornish game hens. So let's check on these babies. Oh, they're looking good. Let's see here. There we go. Basting these lovely birds. And put them back in the oven. Right here. Oh. So the corn's been cooking for about 10 minutes, so we want to give it a stir. It's thickening up, see? And now we're gonna sprinkle some nutmeg on it. So we have a nutmeg nut, and we have a microplane. So we take it and just put some nutmeg on this, because nutmeg will make the taste of the corn even better. And here we go. And stir this up in here. Okay, let that cook for another 20 minutes and we will baste our Cornish game hens. Oh, look at them. They're looking fabulous. Okay, now we have drained the potatoes, so we have put some butter in them. We're going to throw some milk, some salt and pepper, and I'm going to throw in some red chili pepper flakes because make it a little spicy, put some kicks to these. And we are going to mash them up here. And you want to do these when it's hot because you want the butter to melt. Add a little bit more butter to these because some more butter. So we have some smashed red potatoes right here. And our corn is doing great. It has about 5 more minutes and it will be done. Some beautiful cream corn. And we're going to add a little Parmesan cheese in here when it's done to give it an extra little boost. And our Cornish game hens got 15 minutes. And we will be right back with a finished product. So now our corn is done. So I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to it. Put this in here. Give it a nice little stir here. And you have a bomb cream corn. So, we will be pulling the Cornish game hens out in a couple minutes. We'll let them rest. And okay, now the timer has went off, so we're going to take it out of the oven. Here we go. Take it out of the oven. And we want these guys to rest on a plate. So let's get this right here. And we will take these guys. And put them on this plate. So now they have rested, so we're going to pour it up. So we took the drippings from the pan and we poured them in the bowl. This is going to be our sauce, which we will pour over. So we get a plate. We'll do the Cornish game hen first. We'll take a hen. Take a hen and we'll cut this bad boy in half. Okay. Get a bad boy here. Bad boy there. Take some of our cream corn. Cream corn. Right here. Some mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Some fresh parsley. And take some of our gravy. And pour it over the bird. And I hope you guys enjoy our Cornish game hens. Thank you.